For All by John Hope Bryant. And we're going to start where we left off yesterday. Page, let me see where I want to start. 41. The silent crisis affecting our communities. Financial literacy is a silent crisis that disproportionately affects some communities. While it is an issue that cuts across all demographic lines, it is low-income communities of every color that bear the brunt of its consequences. In these communities, the effects of financial literacy are not just visible, they are painfully parable. They manifest themselves in the form of predatory lending, poor credit, limited access to the American dream, and a distinct lack of hope. Here's a powerful thought for you. Poverty is a roof over your head, food on the table, reasonable access to light, care, and health care, and the like. These are things that everyone should have, things that society should find a way to make accessible for everyone. It's a basic human dignity. And I would argue that doing this pays dividends and saves society money in the long term by taking care of it on the front end. But that's another book for another day. I will tell you this much. All other forms of poverty are based on mindset because, as Henry T. Ford said, whatever you believe you can or believe that you can't, you're right. And arguably, it's what you don't know that you don't know, but that you think you know that's killing you. The free enterprise system is a bedrock of the American economy, a promise of freedom and opportunity. The idea is simple. Provide people with the freedom to create, trade, and prosper, and you'll have a society where innovation thrives and wealth multiplies. However, this system can seem like an impenetrable fortress for those who lack the basic financial literacy skills to navigate it. The ability to make wise financial decisions, from buying a home to investing in the stock market, is crucial for participating effectively in our free enterprise system. But if you don't understand the importance of credit scores, the impact of interest rates, or the benefits of investing early and regularly, you are effectively silent. It's not just about having access to the tools necessary for economic growth, like bank accounts and credit. It's about understanding how to use these tools effectively. Like I wrote at the beginning of the chapter, many people have access to credit cards, but without a proper understanding of interest rates, minimum payments, and the impact of maintaining a balance, these cards quickly become a pathway to crippling debt rather than a tool for building credit. Without a firm grasp of financial fundamentals, people are left playing a game that they don't understand the rules of, like trying to play basketball without knowing how to shoot, like having a powerful sports car but not knowing how to drive it. You have the potential for speed, performance, and freedom, but without the necessary skills, it's impossible to tap into this potential. And needless to say, it could just be a plain dangerous to drive a high performance sports car with zero performance driver training behind you. You could hurt yourself. And if you're not super careful, those around you as well. That's become the high cost of financial literacy isn't confined to individual wallets or bank accounts. It reverberates throughout our economy, slowing economic growth, income inequality, and placing an increasing burden on public resources as people who haven't saved enough for retirement or other life needs to turn to government assistance. I'm going to say that again, government assistance programs for help. This is why financial literacy isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's like food and water for living beings. It's the grease that cascades over the gears of the performance car. Without grease on the gears, the engine quickly seizes up. It may even blow up. In either case, neither the body nor the car can run for very long or very well. The high performance car that is American free enterprise system needs degrees of financially literate population for it to run well and for a long time. Financial literacy not only restricts individual growth, it reinforces systematic financial inequality, creating a cycle that's difficult to break. High cost financial services such as payday lending and predatory business practices, particularly in sectors like used cars and rent to own goods, exploit those who lack financial knowledge and therefore have bad credit. These services compound financial strain, trapping people in cycles of debt and further dragging down their credit scores, a fundamental measure of financial health. Nearly half of black Americans have a credit score below 620, which severely limits their ability to access the affordable credit and contributes to a systematic wealth gap. I will dig into it deeper later in the book, but I'll leave this here for you to ponder on right now. What if I told you that almost all our systematic societal problems can be found in 500 credit score communities? The problems were often not created there. I touch on why later too, but that's really a whole other book. But this is where they have taken root and where they proliferate. Black and brown in urban or poor white in the rural, these underserved 500 credit score communities, economic deserts really have the same financial problems and the same predatory businesses taking advantage of their financially uneducated populations. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was the Financial Literacy for All by John Hope Bryant. We're going to stop at page 44, so later today or tomorrow, that's where we're going to start at. Enjoy your Saturday. Stay safe. The best is here. We're global. Make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, all that. We global.